Okay, I'm back. All right. You can see from Telegram group, I already post the answers for your workbook. Okay, since it's very important for you to know the format of the examinations. Actually, your workbook is very important. You can see that they have objective questions. Okay, and then also structured questions. So the exam is same with your workbook format exam. Except the essay. Tak ada essay lah. So ada objective questions, 20 objective questions and 5 structured questions. Okay. Okay, so far any questions for activity 3.5, 3.6 and 3.7? If no problem, I want to proceed the next subtopic for chapter 3. Do you have problem or not? Do you have the same answers with the here? I share here. Do you have same answers? If no problem, I will proceed. Yeah. Okay. So I think there are no problems. Okay. If you have problems, please personally WhatsApp me. Okay. I can teach you personally through WhatsApp. Okay. I will show the step by step if you don't understand the activity 3.5, 3.6 and 3.7. Okay. Because we want to finish chapter 3 very fast. Okay, kelas, are you okay? Senyap je semua. Cuba respon. Good morning, Puan Aqmar. Nanti cikgu ingat cikgu satu orang saja cakap. Okay, at least satu dua orang ke respon. Hi, good morning. Okay, Likayin, thank you. Lun Yen, okay, thank you. Chong Ziyi, okay. Okay, Kok Iwan, Lai Wan Ting, Yak Huai, Jo Hong Hui, and Chan Najin. Okay, thank you. Alright, so we continue yesterday's lesson. Okay, since you will have learned the concept of number of moles, okay, with mass, number of moles with Avogadro constant, and number of moles with volume of gas. Okay, actually they have relationship between these three concepts. Okay, so we have learned yesterday, okay, mass and moles. Okay, so this one I told you you must memorize. Okay, for me, my style how to memorize the moles, mass, volume, and Avogadro. Okay, I'll start with mole first because mole is very important to find the value. Okay, mole, we start with mole, mass over molar mass. Okay, so since you want to know mass, let's say you want to know mass. If you want to know mass, so mass equal to, okay, so you make it up here, molar mass, so mole times molar mass. So this is the relationship. Dia nak tunjukkan ini. So if you want to find number of mole, mass times molar mass. If you want to find mass from number of moles, you divide, okay, molar mass. Okay, actually the same thing here and here. That's why you must choose which one that you can memorize easier. For me, I love to memorize this type, like this. Mole equal to mass over molar mass, the basic one. Okay, let me show you the whiteboard. Okay, so we make into 3 groups. Okay, let's say we want to find mass, volume, and Avogadro constant. Okay, for mass, mole equal to mass over molar mass. Okay, volume, mole, volume over molar volume. Or divide lah. Okay, for Avogadro constant, mole, number of particles means atom ke, molecule ke, or ion, over divide by Avogadro constant, or we call it Na. Na, the value is 6.02 times 10 power of 23. Okay. So these 3 formula you need to memorize. Because the formula is not given. The given value in examination, this one. Molar mass given. Molar volume given. Okay, this one you already done in the exercise 3.5, 3.6 and 3.7. So that's why you must try. Siapa yang belum cuba exercise 3.5, 3.6 and 3.7, please please try. Okay, this one also given. Okay. Okay, so for today's lesson, we will learn how these 3 concepts, mass, volume, Avogadro, can be together in one question. Ini yang paling susah lah. You need to know the relationship. Okay. Okay, tengok ini. Examples 12 and 13 show the function of the number of mole. Okay, so the number of mole plays important role as a medium to convert from one quantity to another. Okay, so kita tengok contoh dia. Okay, please class, during the examination you must please highlight the important points, important information given, because we want to know which information that we want to use in the formula. Okay. For example, number 1. What is the volume? Okay, so we want to find volume. Okay, highlight. Okay, or underline. Okay, volume we don't know. You want to find the volume. The question 1 volume. Okay, of 26.5 gram of carbon dioxide. Okay, so we have from the question, we have mass of carbon dioxide, CO2 is 26.4. Okay, at room conditions. Okay, at room conditions. So given to you, the situation is room conditions. So we have the value for molar volume of gas here given 24 dm cube per mole. Okay, and then we have mass, relative atomic mass for carbon. Carbon is 12, oxygen is 16. Okay, so we have RAM, relative atomic mass. Okay, carbon 12, oxygen 16, then molar volume 24. Okay, dm cube per mole. Okay. You can see here, we have the question analysis and solution plan. Means we need to plan to answer the question. Okay, so same here. We have information from the question mass. Okay, so we must make sure we know the number of moles. Okay, so ini cikgu akan explain nanti. Ini mungkin you tak faham. Dia cakap ini divide molar mass and then you must times molar volume to get the volume. Actually the same thing with the formula just now. Okay, I show you the step from textbook first, then I'll show you my step. Cara saya lah yang senang faham. Okay, kita tengok textbook dulu. Okay, so from the textbook, okay, they find the RMM, relative molecular mass, okay, so you need to total up. Okay, carbon 12, okay, 2 times 16. Ini yesterday's lesson, you have already learned. So the total for relative molecular mass for carbon dioxide is 44. Okay, so since we have molar mass 44, so we can find the number of moles of carbon dioxide because the formula is mass over molar mass. Okay, so this is mass from questions. This is molar mass from the RMM, relative molecular mass here. You total up the CO2. Okay, this one from question. Ini jangan confuse because this is the new term for you. Memang confuse at first time. Okay, 26.4 gram. This one is from questions. Okay, this one from CO2 yang you total up. Okay, total RMM. Okay, relative molecular mass. Then you dapat number of mole. Okay, so the first step mesti cari mole dulu. Okay, step 1 mass and then cari number of mole. Okay. Okay, once dah dapat number of mole, Okay, step 2, since we have number of moles, right, we can find the volume by using the formula. Okay, mole equal to volume over molar volume. Okay, so since we have mole, okay, we already find the number of mole, right? 0.6. Okay, because textbook is very direct one, so I want to show you step by step. Okay, so from the basic formula, okay, substitute. Okay, you have 0.6 equal to, okay, volume we want to find, right? Okay, you don't know volume. Okay, so molar volume. Okay, molar volume given to you, the room conditions is 24 dm cube per mole. Okay, so okay, when you have like this, make sure you go up here. So volume equal to 0.6 times 24. Ini baru tunjuk seperti textbook. So textbook sudah skip lah satu step. So that's why cikgu takut you tak faham. Kalau faham, bagus, very good. Okay, kalau tak faham, step by step buat macam cikgu. Okay, last baru you dapat volume. So 14.4 ini ialah volume. Hence, 26.4 gram of carbon dioxide occupies a volume 14.4 dm cube at room conditions. Okay. So you can see this question is the combination between two formula. Okay, the question just now combine the concept of mass and the concept of volume. So they combine together. So anything, you must find the number of mole first. Number of mole. Once you have number of mole, first step. Okay, find the number of mole first. Okay, since you have number of mole, and then molar mass is given, or molar volume is given, so you can find the mass or you can find the volume. Alright, okay. Let's look into another example. Okay. Again, we highlight the information given. Okay, how many molecules are there in 672 cm cube of hydrogen at STP? Okay, so this one, this is the combination of, yeah, so ini tak ada mass lah. So the second question, the relationship between volume and Avogadro constant. Okay, so we will use this formula, mole equal to number of particles, okay, over 6.02 times 10 power 23. Okay. Okay, tengok dia memang bagi awak, okay, Avogadro constant, so jangan risau, 6.02 times 10 power 23, then molar volume at STP 22.4 dm cube. Okay, ini tak payah tengok, nanti pening. Okay, cikgu suka ikut yang cara cikgu punya lah, tapi it depends on you which one. Okay, so first step, nampak soalan saja terus cari number of mole. Okay, nampak? Okay, number of mole. This one is volume, volume over molar volume. Okay, that's why you kena memorize lah. Memorize the formula. Okay, so just substitute. We have 672. This is volume. Okay, substitute saja the value here. And then STP here. 22.4. Okay, why you must times 1000 here? Because the unit is cm cube. Remember, cm cube must convert. Okay, convert to dm cube. Okay, so you need to divide 1000 cm cube because 1 dm cube equal to 1000 cm cube. Okay, so you need to convert first in dm cube. So the answer is okay, 0.03 mole. So every time you want to solve the problem, you must find the number of mole. Once you have the number of mole, okay, once you have the number of mole, again, okay, this one already skip also. So write down the formula first. Jangan malas. Jangan rasa ayah tak maulah tulis formula. Jangan nanti you akan confuse and make a silly mistakes, careless mistakes. Okay, tulis dulu. Okay, mole number of particle. So dalam exam nanti cikgu nak you tunjukkan, show the step. Okay, every step got marks. Okay, number of particles 6.02 times 10 power of 23. Okay. So since we want to find the number of hydrogen molecules, means we want to find the number of particles. Okay, so you make it up. Okay, 6.02 times 10 power 23 naik di atas sini. So dia akan jadi apa? So equal to mole times 6.02 times 10 power of 23. Okay, so that's why you times here. Okay, the answer is 1.806 times 10 power of 22 molecules. Okay. Okay, remember yesterday lesson I asked you to convert if you find like the answer is 0.5511, but I want you to change in 2 decimal place, right? Okay, 2 decimal place. Okay, ini kalau yang soalan yang lain, not involve the number of particles. Okay, but for number of particles, special case. Okay, remember for number of particles, you must put 3 decimal places. Okay, ini special case only for number of particles. Okay, okay, alright. Okay, so you have learned these 3 relationship, okay, between mass and volume, or volume with Avogadro constant. So the first step, you must find the number of mole. Then once you get the number of mole, you can solve another problem. Okay, maybe this one you can try at home lah. Okay, test yourself 3.2. Okay, and then try. I will share the answers with you. Because I think today is our last online class for chemistry. But if I have extra time, I will record the video and share in YouTube channel so you can watch anytime lah about the example of calculations. Okay, but for now, please practice and check the answers by your own. Okay, I will share this one for you. This answer sheets. Okay, answer sheets here. Complete answer for chapter 3 in textbook. Okay, semua ada dekat sini, so don't worry. Okay. Okay, cikgu nak continue the next subtopic, this one. Okay, we have 30 minutes left. So I hope today we can finish. Okay, so so far we have learned about, okay, I already teach you the basic one, okay, about the, let's say we have, okay, you have learned the basic, right? I told you about oxygen, carbon dioxide. Nah, ini yang cikgu explain basic yesterday kan. Sodium chloride. Okay, so hari ni kita nak belajar naming. How to name the atom. So oxygen we have O2, gas. Okay, carbon dioxide CO2, gas. Okay, sodium chloride and ACl, this is, okay, solid. And this one is atom. Sorry, this one is molecule. Because it's already O2, oxygen sudah combine 2 molecule. Kalau just one oxygen, atom. Kalau O sahaja, atom. Kalau ini carbon, atom is carbon and combination of carbon and oxygen. Okay, but when they combine together, this is molecule. Then same with this. Atom means sodium, Na, and chlorine, Cl. But when combined together, it's called ion. Okay, so we will learn today about the naming. Macam mana nak namakan dia. Okay, semalam, yesterday we learn how to calculate. Okay, right. Continue. Okay, so we call it as a chemical formula. Chemical formula is a representation of a chemical substance using alphabets to represent the atoms and subscript numbers, yang number kecil tu, small numbers, to show the number of each type of atoms found in the elementary entities of the substance. Contoh kalau macam ni S8, ada 8 S lah, ada 8 sulfur dalam sulfur powder ni. Okay, ini contoh. Magnesium. Okay, magnesium. Okay, formula dia Mg. So it shows magnesium consists of magnesium atoms only. Okay, dia tak ada combine lah. Okay, next, oxygen gas. Chemical formula O2. Dia memang terbentuk, is formed in the O2, the gas, oxygen gas. So it consists of 2 oxygen atoms. Okay. Okay, so same with this. Okay, water. Why we have H2O? Okay, chemical formula. The subscript number shows that 2 atoms of hydrogen combine with 1 atom of oxygen. Okay, aluminum oxide, Al2. The subscript number shows that 2 atoms of aluminium, okay, combine with 3 atoms of oxygen, O3. Okay, ingat so yang small number tu menunjukkan bilangan, the number of the atom. So nanti you akan belajar yang nombor yang besar. Ini small number. And then ada juga big number. Okay. Now we will learn the empirical formula and molecular formula. Okay. The empirical formula is the chemical formula that shows the simplest ratio. Ini kita boleh buat satu ratio yang simple. Okay, macam mana? Okay, kalau molecular formula is the actual number of atom yang original. Means, okay, kita tunjukkan difference between empirical formula and molecular formula. Okay, for example, glucose. Glucose original memang C6H12O6. Dia punya original molecular formula. Tanpa kita buat dia simple punya. Okay, so it shows that 6 carbon, 12 hydrogen and 6 oxygen. So how to write ratio? After using, this is the symbol of ratio, dot dot. This is the symbol of ratio. So kalau you nak compare between C, H and O, okay, so you compare. So 6, 12, 6. Okay, and then if you divide by 6, contoh 6 ini bahagi dengan 6, 6 divide 6, so you can get the simple ratio is 1, right? Okay. But you must make sure you divide the smallest number from the given ratio. Let's say between 12 and 6. 6 is the smallest, right? So you must divide 6 for all number here. So 12 divide 6. 6 divide 6. So you will get 1, 2, 1. Okay, find the smallest one. So you will get carbon 1, H 2, the simplest ratio. Then O also 1. Okay. So tapi 1 tak payah tulis lah. Dalam chemistry 1 memang tak penting. Tak perlu tulis 1. So the last answer is C H 2. So this is what we call empirical formula, the simplest ratio. Okay, I give you example, 2 or 3 example. Okay, let's say I have C2H4. Okay, siapa tahu the simplest ratio, empirical formula. So this is molecular formula. Okay, so cikgu nak dia punya empirical formula. Siapa tahu jawapan? Okay, cuba respon. Kalau tak, cikgu tak tahu you faham ke tak ni. Okay, baguslah, pandailah. CH2, yes, very good. Okay. Okay, so first kita tulis dulu ratio dia. Okay, C ratio to H. 2 ratio to 4. Okay, so since the smallest is 2, so you divide 2 and 4 divide 2. Okay, so you get 1 and 2. So the empirical formula is CH2. Okay, betul. Very good. Okay. So you faham lah. Okay, I can continue. Ini semua ada contoh. Okay. Okay, kalau water, tengok kenapa dia tak berubah, not change, because they already simplest ratio already. H2O simplest already. Dia tak boleh simple lagi dah. Okay, ammonia pun sama. The simplest ratio already. Okay, hydrazine N2H4, so it will be NH2. Propene C3H6. Ini divide by, okay, this one divide by 2. This one divide by 3. This one divide by 6. Okay, so you will get the simplest ratio. Okay, now makin complex lah. Okay, today we already learned earlier the concept of number of mole, right? mass over molar mass. Okay, so since we have mass here, okay, you tengok tak ada volume here. Ada bagi mass, then you want to find empirical formula. So between the three, we learn about mass, volume, and Avogadro. Okay, so ini tak ada terlibat. Okay, not involved. So we only involve mass. So terus tulis formula ni. That's why kena practice a lot. Mol of mass over molar mass. Okay. So dekat mana penting formula ni? Tengok. Okay. Table ni mesti buat kalau exam keluar soalan ini famous question. Ini mesti keluar dalam exam nanti. Ini mesti tulis right table. So you need to memorize the table. Okay, you need to memorize the element here, mass, number of mole, mole ratio, simplest mole ratio of atom. Ini kena memorize semua. Means dalam exam memang kena buat exactly like this. So you put, okay, we have aluminium Al. Ini kalau you tak ingat Al tak apalah, you boleh tulis aluminium. But you baru belajar kan, maybe you tak ingat lagi Al tu apa. So from the exam, it gives you aluminium word, so you just write down aluminium also can. Okay, and then oxygen, okay, you write here oxygen. Okay, so when you make the table, easier for you to put the information given. Okay, 1.35 gram, 1.2 gram. Okay, and then mole. Okay, ini pun baru juga untuk awak. And ini actually symbol of mole. Jangan confuse pula N tu apa kan. Okay, so you need to find the number of mole. So mass over molar mass. Molar mass given to you already here. And then mass of oxygen over molar mass of oxygen here. Okay, 16. Do you get the mole right? Okay, next you want to find the ratio. Make sure find the smallest number of ratio. Okay, so you compare between 0.05 and 0.075. Which one is the smallest one? Of course, 0.05. So when you want to find the ratio, make sure you divide the smallest one dekat bawah ni. So means here 0.05 divide 0.05, 1. 0.075 divide 0.05, 1.5. Okay. Ini special case since it have decimal point here. Decimal point here 1.5. So you must convert to round up. Okay, you must round up the nearest one. Means you need to times 2. 1 times 2, 1.5 times 2. So kita tak mau yang point-point ni. Kita mau round up. So round up the nearest one times 2, 2 and 3. Okay. So the final answer is Al2O3. You follow the ratio that you find the last one, simplest mole ratio of the atom. This is the final answer. Okay, kita tengok nanti dekat bawah. Okay, thus the empirical formula for aluminum oxide is Al2O3. Okay, multiply each answer by 2 to get the simplest whole number ratio. Kita nak whole number. Tak mau yang perpuluhan ini. Decimal punya ni. Tak mau. Okay, so ada banyak exercise lah. Cuba try. Okay, and then check answer by your own. Okay, actually eksperimen ini juga penting. Okay, cikgu sudah post dalam Telegram contoh soalan yang melibatkan eksperimen ini dan involve eksperimen ini. So, nanti kita discuss. Okay. Okay, this one for ion. Okay, ion have their charge. Okay, so ini yang cikgu cakap yang famous tu. Yang cikgu bagi tadi, contoh sodium chloride. Okay, this is sodium ion Na+. Okay, betul. Okay, ini semua contoh yang positive ion. Potassium ion, aluminium, zinc. So you can see all positive ion. And we call it is a cation ion. Okay, if anion, okay, all negative charge, O2 negative, Cl negative, Br negative, iodide. Ini memang kena memorize. Ini tak ada dalam peperiksaan punya, tak diberi. It's not given like molar mass just now. Molar volume given, right? Ini memang memorize. Ini yang paling scary lah dalam chemistry. But never mind. When you do practice a lot, you can find the familiar one. Let's say I told you sodium chloride. Ini selalu keluar examnya. Sodium chloride. Okay, so sodium Na plus. Okay, sodium. Kalau chloride Cl negative or Cl minus. Okay, sometimes I call Cl minus lah. Sometimes Cl negative also can. Sama juga sodium Na plus or Na positive. Okay, but how? How we want to know the name become NaCl? Okay, when you write NaCl, no charge, right? Kenapa tak ada charge pula? Okay. Okay, this is the way how we want to construct or make the formula from positive negative ion become natural, tak ada charge. Okay, so the first step, okay, example we have zinc chloride. Okay, so zinc 2 plus with Cl negative. Okay, zinc 2 positive with Cl negative. So make sure you take note the number of charge. Okay, let's say zinc we have 2 plus or 2 positive. Okay, you make it cross here. We call it a cross change. This method we call cross change. Then negative 1. Actually negative ni negative 1. Okay, saya dah cakap tadi chemistry dia tak tulis number 1. Okay, so 1. Okay, ini nanti. Ini adalah checking. Okay, yang penting kamu faham ini dulu. Zinc Cl2. Okay, nanti cikgu tunjuk contoh. Okay, contoh cikgu ada potassium. Okay, KBr. Okay, potassium bromide. Okay, K ialah K plus or K positive. Br negative. Okay, so you take note the charge here. Okay, buat arrow dulu siap-siap. Because you want to cross change method. Okay. So positive 1 you put 1 here. Negative 1 you put 1 here. So the answer is KBr. It means 1 1 lah. Kalau cikgu ada Okay, contoh. Okay, LiCl2. Okay, kenapa LiCl2? Okay, kita check. Li is 2 plus. Cl negative. So, cross change method. Okay, number 2 ini you tulis dekat bawah. 2. Negative 1 tulis di sini. So, the answer is Li. So, 1 right? Li 1 saja, tak payah tulis 1. Okay, Cl. Okay, ada 2 kan? So, Cl2. So, you dapat LiCl2. Okay, ini adalah cross change method. Okay, ini nama naming of chemical compounds. So just now sodium chloride, right? Tengok, that's why cikgu cakap dia sangat familiar. Okay, sodium ion combined with chloride ion. So this is a positive, this is negative. So when we combine together, it becomes sodium chloride. Zinc ion, bromide ion, zinc bromide. Magnesium ion, nitrate ion, magnesium nitrate. Okay, ini naming sajalah. Okay, ada special case like iron 2 oxide and iron 3 oxide because they have two types of iron 2 and iron 3. So the special case, the other number Roman here. Okay, since it's iron 2, means it refers to Fe2 positive charge. If iron 3, it refers to Fe3 positive charge. Okay. And then prefix, Greek prefix, like we have one oxygen, we call it mono. So carbon monoxide. If we have double oxygen, it becomes dioxide. Triple oxygen, we call it as trioxide. Okay. Okay, ini the last one. How we want to construct a chemical equation. Okay, so ini habislah untuk chapter 3. Alright. So for example, we want to write the reactants and product. Okay. In chemistry, we always have reactants and product. How they react and what is the product that form. So example, we have hydrogen and oxygen. How hydrogen and oxygen become water. So you must memorize hydrogen always H2, bukan H. Kalau you type H, ini salah. H ni ialah atom. So when hydrogen always in gas state, so you must write the original form of the substance. So hydrogen H2, oxygen O2, and then water. Water always as a H2O, okay, original. Jangan tulis H2O, H2 plus O2. Ini maths kalau you buat H2 plus O2, H2O2. Wrong salah. Ini ialah matematik. 1 plus 1 equal to 2. Like that. Okay, so ini maths. Chemistry no. Ini mau tunjuk produk saja. Arrow. Ramai pelajar buat macam ni juga. H2 plus O2 equal to H2O2. That's why dia dapat produk macam ni. Sebab dia buat equal. Ini bukan equal. Arrow means the product that form. Okay. So you jangan change ini. Means H2 to 2 H atom, O2 2 oxygen atom, H2O water, 2H 1O atom. So at the end, the equation is not balanced. Okay? Chemistry, they want to make sure the last equation must be balanced. So you must cross check. Okay, so since it's not balanced, so how kita nak balancekan dia? Nah, ini yang cikgu cakap tadi. Kita kena tambah big number. Nampak tak ada big number here? Dua ni. Okay, so you can see the small number you cannot change. Ni. Kita ambil warna lain lah. Warna biru. Okay, you can see here. Ni yang small number ni. Jangan tukar H2, O2, H2O from the original. Jangan tukar. Don't change. It's the original one. Kita nak tukar, kita letak number yang besar dekat depan. Ni dekat depan. In front of the atom or molecule that we have. Okay. For example, just now we have 2H, 2O, 2H, 1O. So apa yang tak balance dekat sini? Okay, hydrogen okay. Okay. Hydrogen okay. Sama from reactant and product. Okay, so happy lah, happy face. Okay, but for oxygen, here we have 2 oxygen. But for product, we have only 1 oxygen. Okay, so we must make sure sama. So kita change yang product lah. Kita change product ni sebab kita nak baiki, kita nak repair yang oxygen ni. So we put 2 in front. So now, total sudah change dah. 4 hydrogen pula. Okay, oxygen sudah okay dah. Dah sama dah oxygen. Okay, apa yang tak sama pula? Hydrogen pula tak sama. Here 4H. So that's why we put 2 here. Kita letakkan 2 lagi dekat depan. So that we can get the same hydrogen atom. So now happy lah. 4 hydrogen, 2 oxygen, 2 oxygen. Then the last one we will get 2H2 plus O2 will produce 2H2O. Okay. So write the equation in words, write down the chemical formula of each reactant and product, check whether the equation is balanced, balance the equation by adjusting the coefficient, we call it coefficient, coefficient number in front of the chemical formula. Okay, write the physical state of each reactant and product. Okay. Ya, ini pun kena praktis. Cuba buat ni activity 3.17 ni. Okay, at least try one question lah, 1A and 2. Okay, try and then check the answers. I will share the answers to you. Okay, so this is the last one. Boleh pelajar, kita tambah extra 5 minutes. Okay, ini betul-betul last. Combination of all. Ada number of mole, mass over molar mass, and then the combination with the chemical equation here. Okay, ini last 5 minutes before we end our lessons today. Okay. Okay, so let's say we have here, okay, 4Al. Means kita ada 4 lah. Kita ada 4 aluminium. Okay, 3 oxygen gas. Okay, 2 aluminium oxide. Okay, so kita ada 4, 3, 2. This is coefficient. It means the number for every substance that we have here. Okay, now the question 1, what is the mass of aluminum oxide produced? Okay, so dia mau mass here. So mass kita tak tahu. Kita nak cari mass. If 5.4 gram of aluminium. Okay, so aluminium kita tahu. Dia sudah bagi kita mass 5.4 gram aluminium here. Is burned completely in air. And then we have RAM, we have molar mass. Okay, we have molar mass for oxygen and Al. So macam mana nak cari mass? Okay, nampak tak? First step mesti cari number of mole. Okay, moles. Okay, mass over molar mass. Ini formula yang cikgu dah cakap banyak kali tadi. Again and again kan. So you just substitute the answer 5.4 over 27. So you get 0.2 mole. So mesti step pertama ni. Step 1 cari number of mole. Okay, but be careful lah. This is mole of Al. Because we get from the mass of Al, mass of aluminium. Ini kena remember, jangan confuse. This is mole of Al. Lebih baik tulis dalam exam macam ni. Ini ya. Tulis dalam exam macam ni. 0.2 mole Al. So you know this is from aluminium mass. Okay, why? Because based on the equation, 4 mole of aluminium produce 2 mole of aluminum oxide. Ini from the equation ke atas tadi. Okay, nanti cikgu tunjukkan. Ini. Ini from the equation here. Kita compare. Okay, we compare the equation here. 4 aluminium and 3 oxygen produce 2 aluminum oxide ini. Because kita nak cari mass ini kan. So kita kena compare lah. So kita ada mole Al. Tadi kita dah settle mole Al. So mole Al, how we want to communicate with Al2O3 ni. Sebab kita nak cari mass Al2O3. Okay. So we need to compare. So kita compare. Okay. For mole Al will produce 2 mole Al2O3. So we have already 0.2 for Al. So 4 mole Al2 means the Al is 2 times larger than Al2O3, right? Okay, 4 ratio to 2. Okay, this is Al ratio to Al2O3. So if we have 0.2 for Al, so of course we will get 0.1 for Al2O3. So automatically we get the value 0.1 mole for Al2O3. Okay. So since we have the number of mole, okay, so again use the formula mass over molar mass. Okay, mole. So now we want to find the Al2O3, right? So you must make sure you find the molar mass for Al2O3. Okay, so ini kena cari sendiri ni by the information given. This is molar mass for Al2O3. So the total is 120 gram per mole. This is from the compare ratio 0.1. Then you got the answer. Okay, ini macam biasalah, you change when you want to find the mass. Ini molar mass times naik atas, okay, times with mole. Okay, means mass Al2O3 equal to mole times molar mass Al2O3. So samalah, same with the textbook. Cuma cikgu tunjuk step by step from the formula and then how to find the final answer. Dalam textbook dia skip lah. Alright, okay, so itu sahaja chapter 3. Habis. Okay, so try to practice. Ini ada test yourself 3.4. Cubalah buat question number 1 ke number 2 ke, and then you compare your answer. Okay, here I will share this one to you. Ini complete answer. Tak faham boleh personally WhatsApp cikgu. Ini ada jawapan yang untuk 3.17 balance the equation. Okay. Alright. And then yang Telegram tu, okay, cuba tengok yang Telegram. Cikgu share contoh soalan. Ini semua soalan yang dalam exam akan keluar lah. Okay, ini from chapter 3. Okay, cuba tengok latihan ini. Cikgu dah tunjukkan cara-cara apa jawapan, macam mana nak kira. Okay. Kalau tak faham, boleh personal WhatsApp cikgu. Okay, ini contoh soalan yang selalu keluar exam lah. Ini chapter 2. Yang heating cooling curve naphthalene yang eksperimen kita buat tu. Okay, and then how to write down atom. Okay, and then the proton and neutron. Yeah, this is what we call structure question. Okay. Okay, class. So I think that's all. I hope you can ready for your exam. Okay, sorry for any mistakes from me. Okay, masa yang tak cukup, kita tak sempat nak ajar dalam kelas. Okay, I hope you can do well in your exam, and remember, try to get pass in your exam. I will give you domino pizza kalau semua pass, and then the best 3 students, the top 3 will get 50 ringgit ampau. Okay, I hope it can motivate all of you lah. Alright, okay, that's all from me, class. Thank you. Bye bye.